This is the connection from the UFO Vatican archive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I came across this yesterday, and it was the craziest coincidence. So I was watching the Y-Files, and he was talking about the structure that was found in 1994 called the Göbekli Tepe. All right?
Okay. Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah. And it totally has thrown off archaeology. Because you know how we've talked about how we're finding new things every day that like go against the narrative of like what archaeology has always taught us and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So archaeology, they've been teaching since I don't even know when, that the Sumerians are the ones that had the first written language, and they're like the first fully civilized group of people.
Not Mesopotamia?
Sumerians. I don't know. That's just what that's just what it is. But they found the Göbekli Tepe, which is a structure that dates back to 11,600 years ago. And at that time, these archaeologists are saying that was when man was like gathered hunters, and like they lived in like mud huts and caves and stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
But this thing is this, I think they said it's 100,000 square foot temple, and it has these giant 16-foot pillars in the middle of them. And they're all what?
I was trying to let her know that it is in Mesopotamia.
Oh, it exists in Mesopotamia?
Yeah, so you're both right.
Sumerian. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We're both right.
Sorry for throwing you off.
But these pillars, they weigh up to like 10 tons each, and they have these intricate carvings on them, which totally goes against the fact that like, and this temple existed 6,000 years before the Sumerians.
Oh boy.
6,000 years before the Sumerians, and 7,000 years before Stonehenge and the pyramids. So this thing is...
These are all predated before those.
Yes.
How is that possible?
Listen to this. This is crazy.
Do we have pictures of it?
Yeah. You can pull up Göbekli Tepe.
Good luck spelling it.
Gobekli, and then Tepe.
That's wild.
But it's in Turkey, right?
Okay.
But so what they found that was so crazy is that the oldest pillar, that's where they dated it back to 11,600 years ago. But the newest pillar is 10,500 years old. So this thing had been standing for over 1,000 years.
Wacky.
Okay, but here's where it gets crazy.
It's like a little Stonehenge.
Yeah, but it's like way more intricate. It's like there's like what they found. There was like these 4 chambers, and they're all facing the star Sirius. But the temples, they like change direction because over 1,000 years, the star in the sky, you know, changes because we're moving through the universe and stuff.
Jeez.
So they're like gradually moving these temples. And what's really crazy is that these carvings and stuff have these very intricate layouts of the star constellations.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the star constellation, it's called like the Vulture Stone. It like depicts the alignment of the stars and the sun, and it was almost a prediction. It was a prediction of when the flood was going to happen. So the flood, in theory, that the whole world talks about, every culture has a flood story, that happened 5,000 years ago. This pillar is 11,000.
it.
Yeah, and this is the connection I'm getting to. And then some of the pillars had carvings of humans, animals, and then human and animal hybrids.
Oh, yuck.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of what the Book of Enoch talks about.
Yeah.
Of like the teaching of the stars and the heavens and stuff,
Before the flood as well.
And then there's one pillar, and it's the only pillar that has a word inscribed on it. It's the only one. And it just says God. And it's the craziest looking stuff. And they said they've only unearthed 5% of this location.
Oh my gosh. So it's underground, you're saying.
It was very far underground. But here's where it gets crazy is that it was buried intentionally. So it was just hidden for who knows how long, maybe 10,000 years.
How do they know intent of the way that the dirt falls?
They showed like how it like had like, I don't know how they can do it, but it showed that it was like basically like they're throwing in rocks and dirt to like cover this thing up.
To fill it all in. Why would they do that?
Maybe to protect it from the flood?
What?
Like to anchor it or something?
No, they buried it well after it was made.
No, but because they knew the flood was coming.
No, it was so.
This is after the flood,
This is what
right?
I'm getting to. This is the connection that I made.